the U.S. Department of State administers this program annually. The goal behind this program is to ensure that diverse immigrants come to the United States. It's basically the U.S. government taking steps to diversify the admission of immigrants. Every year it admits up to 55,000 immigrants. This year this number is a little bit lower. It's 54,850 visas that will be allocated according to the 2023 diversity visa lottery. The number of applicants is higher, and that's how it usually goes. So this year the number of applicants is above 119,000 applicants. The number is higher than the number of visas allocated for this year, and this is not a mistake that the US government made. The number is higher because some of the applicants will not qualify for the visas. Some of the applicants will not complete the whole process or meet the deadlines. Some of the applicants will be deemed inadmissible to receive visas to come to the United States. If that's something that concerns you, you may discuss your case with an attorney, just to have an attorney go through the circumstances of your case and discuss your case and its specifics. There are certain statutory calculations that the US government performs to determine how many visas will be allocated to certain states. If you look at the visa bulletin for August of 2022, you will see that it lists states and it lists 6 regions. The whole world is basically divided into 6 regions, and there are certain countries, under each region. So if we look, for example, at Africa, I can see that Namibia was allocated 6 visas. If we look at Europe, Poland, for example, was allocated 228 visas, and so on. You can see which country interests you specifically and how many visas have been allocated. There are certain deadlines associated with the program, and every applicant who had been selected for the program is definitely encouraged to act as soon as possible on the application, on the DS-260 application. I would suggest to start filling out that application only if the applicant actually qualifies, meets the educational requirements, for example. If the applicant does not meet the requirements, there may be no reason to fill out the DS-260 application for that person. So please talk to your attorney to determine if you meet the requirements. If you are in the United States and you were selected for this program, you have a lawful status in the United States, you've been selected for this program, you may actually adjust status in the United States versus doing the consular processing and going outside of the US and then applying for a visa. You may actually skip this whole process and just adjust your status within the United States. But obviously there are requirements for this process, so definitely talk to your attorney to determine if you qualify. Some people who are in the United States do not and have lawful status, for example, they may not qualify for the adjustment of status process within the United States, and that if that's the case, that applicant may choose to go through the consular processing, get a visa, and then come back to the United States as the permanent resident. According to this program, a visa needs to be issued before September 30th of 2023. That's when the fiscal year ends, and if the visa is not issued by September 30th of 2023 for DV Lottery 2023 applicant who was selected for the program, then unfortunately no benefit can be derived from this program. So definitely act as fast as you can. There are more applicants than visas allocated, and obviously good luck to everyone who was selected for this program. Hopefully you meet the requirements, and hopefully your interview goes well.